In this video, we're going to share an amount in a ratio with 3 different parts to it. So we want to share £60 in the ratio 1 to 5 to 4. And we previously saw that each of these numbers in the ratio means the number of parts we have. So it might mean, for example, if you've got 3 people, for each £1 one person gets, the other person gets £5 and the other person gets £4. So it gives us the relative size of what people get when they're sharing this money. Now notice this £60 here represents the total amount that's going to be shared. And if this represents the total amount, we work out the total number of parts. So what's the total number of parts? Well, we've got 1 part plus 5 parts plus 4 parts. That's 10 parts in total. So we write 10 parts, and that is worth £60 because the total number of parts is equal to the total amount of money being shared. Now we need to work out what 1 part is worth, what 5 parts is worth, and what 4 parts is worth. And I recommend always working out what 1 part is worth next. So let's work out what 1 part is worth. Well, to get from 10 parts to 1 part, it's 10 times smaller. So therefore we need to divide this amount by 10 to scale it in the same way. £60 divided by 10 is £6. So the 1 part in this ratio is worth £6. We also need to work out what 5 parts and what 4 parts is worth. So let's work out what 5 parts is worth. Well, 5 parts is 5 times as much as 1 part. So if we times this number by 5, 6 times 5 is £30. So this second person will get £30. And then finally, what's 4 parts worth? Well, if we multiply the 1 part by 4, that gives us 4 parts. So if we times that £6 for 1 part by 4, that gets us what 4 parts is worth. So 6 times 4 is £24. So the last person gets £24. Now, we said we shared £60, so let's just check that these amounts add up to 60. Well, 6 plus 24 is 30, plus another 30 is £60. So they do add up to the right amount, and always check that.